I'm David Brookbank from Spokane Socialist Alternative. On August 4th, 2018, I entered the Spokane city-owned intermodal center at 221 West 1st, as I customarily and routinely do to document the presence of the U.S. Border Patrol agents in the city-owned intermodal center and their use of it to park their vehicles, walk through the facility, question people on the grounds while buses board, and boarding buses which are about to depart, intimidating and subjecting passengers to unfair treatment, and creating a fearful and hostile environment in the bus and at the Intermodal Center for People of Color in Spokane. I do this customarily in my role as a community journalist and photographer to document and publish the presence and actions of the Border Patrol. And I do that also as a human rights and civil rights advocate and a former U.S. Vice Consul with the U.S. State Department to document the subsequent and to protest subsequently the presence of the Border Patrol there, their vehicles, and the cooperation of, and this is one of the points, we talk about the Greyhound bus station. It's not a Greyhound bus station. There's Jefferson Lines, Boise, Winnemucca, Northwestern Trailways, and Amtrak. And people are being pulled off those buses, and it's creating a barrier to equal protection in public accommodations under the Title 18 of the Spokane Municipal Code. Also, I was given a trespass notice for harassing the Border Patrol. That my constitutionally protected activities under the section 10.11 of the definition of harassment in the city code, my actions did not constitute that. But the most interesting thing is I was given a document which nobody up here recognizes, nor do the city attorneys, nor does the city clerk's office. It was given to me by Officer Harvey. It's called a notice of trespass and exclusion. Not only did he not identify me, he didn't ask for ID or anything of the sort, but he said that my behavior disrupted the operation of the intermodal center. I didn't know that the operation of the intermodal center consisted of the Border Patrol's activities, and so I was apparently harassing the Border Patrol, as he wrote on this document. The interesting thing is that he said I needed to make my appeal within 10 days to 808 West Main, City Hall. 808 West Main is the Coles-owned River Park Square. And I know that the police are owned by the Coles family. I'm just saying that kind of, you know, in the historical sense of the power of that family. But I spent 2.5 hours. I used my entire afternoon to try to file this document. Nobody knew what it was. And in the end, what happened was that the head of Police Internal Affairs, Jacqueline McConnell, said she would come right over to City Hall and hear my appeal, to which I said, are you kidding me? I want the process to be followed, and apparently the process is there is no process. Nobody knew what this document was, where it belonged. The officer didn't even know. And how many people are getting these types of documents in this community and asked to make some kind of take some kind of legal action? So I just wanted people to know that, first of all, the Border Patrol is routinely taking people out of our communities. This is an unsafe community for immigrants. Thank you.